Will you?
You're gonna kill someone!
Just go easy, Phelps.
Was that my fault?
LAPD, police emergency.
Why do you need my car? Why did you let them drive? It's not dangerous.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slums.
Always possible.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in two wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The problem isn't here. You should follow the other leader. These guys are late.
He's in an interview too.
Thanks. What are you making?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
I want to make comments.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup. So it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass, and I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Tills?
True. We had a couple of drinks.
You started.
She looked good in her gray dress. Up close, she was a little older than I thought, but like I said, I only had a 24-hour pass.
You got a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrell's.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, yes, sir.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. If your story doesn't check out, Jessup, we're hanging you out to dry. Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Brand between Temple and Sunset. And looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
suspects in the can, one on the hook. Still no hard evidence on any of them. 11K, go ahead. 11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KDPL, we have large counts and picked up.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it. Jesus, Phelps. Whoa there.
You're not helping. LAPD. We'd like to work with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Coming to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
Buckshot, down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we...
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica. Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to call us war stewards. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Good to see you. We need your help. Jack, I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. Taking a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them. That they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors. But they've been moving it on to addicts. And they can't cope with the jury.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying. And that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess. The only thing these guys understand is force and shoving. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. I'd say, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that? I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit show.
You can't do this.
What's that?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
The doctor was talking about a...
This is
He never walking down the street.
help me out.
The Kremlin's over here, Phil. Toss it, see what you find.
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Are you looking up?
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? Can't we talk about this?
You can't do this.
Seems you would have
What's that?
Safe bedroom matched the mark under Teresa Terrellson's chin.
See the cop is talking about what the hell is going to do?
He wants to watch it.
Hey, right. About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and took the body. They put him away.
I don't need this.
Go ahead, son.
Her husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What?
Captain Evans. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. Time for public murder.
Calling all cars, citizen reports, officer detail, shots fired, officer down, 6 Living Place, unit to handle code 3, identified.
Going this way.
You want the 5-star goddamn wedding. These days.
No good John with me, detective.
The 3 times 8. Those are you count? Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put them down to 1 round.
Now these doors strips off me. Great. Patient's thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
You just preach music, so it's not going to need a church.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. One of these days. Rehab is a quit.
I want to be on the side. I mean, you know you made it. You got that. It's covered.
How much is really is that of a change? Hey, don't mind me.
How about it? You can tell me.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Hey, it's just the thing is joke, you know?
About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped her body. Left the cops and put him away.
So what's a 5-star goddamn wedding?
See if they can have
This is a very big part of me. Protecting all those criminals.
I don't need this.
What on earth is that man doing?
It's a bigger grasp of the crime scene. Bleach marks. So they're dancing? That's right. Bar. What time did you arrive? I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7. That's where you met Teresa Terrence? True. We had a couple of drinks. So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk? Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never heard her. So they're dancing? That's right. Got a cab in Crystal Ballroom.
Hey,
Got
Cole,
a fist fight with Richard Bates
get
over Mrs. Jones.
moving.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this. Got the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is confession. We can drag them up. We're going this way. You were in the Marines.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
Isn't it the cop who caught the guy who was cleaning his bed?
How much is really inside of me? Need a drink.
I got the jitters again.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know? That bum took a point.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. One of these days. Rehab is quit.
What the hell is going on? My way. Let's go. What's that?
were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill? Which hill?
I have many places. I go where I
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say? You do your worst. You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I killed.
You hate women, Ackerman.
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ached to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I had no use for that.
Stuart Ackerman, I'm charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poetry and towers of the private cafes we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time to send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. The grand lay of the region. And the grand result you know. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
And now my heart's blazing when you say that you were only a fool. Don't walk away, don't do me wrong, don't leave me singing this torch song when I'm burning.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to mention that. It would appear that someone has hugged a rose gold wedding ring, a match of engagement ring.
Dear Paula,
Press the pawn road and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week.
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. Calvin Liverpool force we found this morning beside the railroad.
Right, Skipper.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Another body and give Moore's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
God, did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? That was your old man, Jay Collins.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone can call it.
If you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Paul, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's ground. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Whoa, if someone reports this... If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Brent. I gotta get something for this pledge. Keep that fun money. Now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you get?
$50.
Try another night.
20.
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down at Broad.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What do you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County. Give us a description of the man who pawned his rings? Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
Be in touch, Mr. Redman.
Oh, come on!
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned the rings.
You figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letter suggested the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen. And how do we...
He's gonna kill us!
And how do we prove that? No. Skipper ain't gonna like this one. We're gonna have to rely on... Watch when you're driving, you maniac!
Sorry, madam. Police officer entered the car.
This legal officer?
You're gonna have to rely on this guy keeping up with you.
Slow and steady, come on. I get the point. Calm down. Thanks for your trouble. Just go easy, Phelps.
You want Dre? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the ring under our hat until we speak again. We're all on the same team. Chain of command, fellas. Skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
Hart. Yeah. I look after all the rail depots. What have you got? The Negro, Nelson Gates, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson's not around.
Jameson found the body.
Something like that. Guy makes me sick. Talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on him.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
The smell.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been with her rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
More exact about the time of death.
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Nice little story.
Someone was trying to get her to come home. You go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot goes back to 41.
Maybe someone at Ventures can remember her. This is a chip for personal items, not booze. It's very well investigated. What are you thinking, Fred?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson. You need me to answer some questions, John. If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing in the body, Ferdinand?
You sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing you. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic carbine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I worked here. I was coming off shift, headed home.
Just came across the body.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, James. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Clyde, get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with it later.
Sure, Rusty.
No, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest corner of Santa Fe Avenue Rail Yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest door would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help. Detective Phelps of Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shuttling cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman.
The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. You get a patrolman Hart your detail.
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. Blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Hey!
Agreed that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Breathe, no. Breathe, damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, right. That's right.
People are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, that's the thing in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country over there, I think the Chinese.
All units in the vicinity of the East Century unit. The 211 shots fired 410 South Flower Street. Units in Canada Code 3 identified.
Slow and steady, come on! Just go easy, Phelps.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac.
Phelps! If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Police emergency, out of the car.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway. We need to ask you some questions to
concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm willing to match. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You, Evelyn?
As well as I want to know, Evelyn. A pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. It isn't just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink to?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around. You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
What's your name?
Rover McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some